Hello and welcome to a free horror game called The Children of Clay. So I'm basically just redoing part of the video because, well, midway through the video, I think it's midway, my mic stopped working because of some stupid Windows update, which is very much so annoying. But regardless of that, so a part of this I'll already know how to solve, but it was just the beginning of the game. But this game, while I was scrolling through Steam with their upcoming releases, this game caught my eye, mainly because, well, it's a free horror game, but it also had a peculiar title, and also, this game uses stop motion animation. Now, if you're familiar with stop motion animation, it is notorious for being very time consuming, and also just overall a pain to produce. So those are the things that really drew me in. The lore behind the game, however, is actually based in Hungarian mythology. Now, I'm not too familiar with Hungarian mythology. I'm a lot more familiar with things like the big three of mythology: Greek, Egyptian, Norse, and then some Asian mythology as well. So Hungarian will be definitely something that is new. Yeah, apparently this game is about 15 minutes, and it's about, well, you are an archaeologist, and you got your hands on a little clay statue, and it is your job to investigate what is the dark secrets laying just beneath its clay surface. And so yeah, without further ado, grab a cup of coffee, and let's get going with The Children of Clay. Time is 5:40 past 11. I've received another artifact from my old friend, Professor Ortvay. He writes again about how he misses working with me out in the field, and his remorse about the accident. I immediately felt a chill down my spine, and was once again back in the cave, trapped and hopeless. I composed myself. I need to focus on my work. Time to start the examination. Name: Artifact number 297. Site: Kurgan Burial Mound, 7B, Ural Mountains. Material: clay. Age: unknown. Function: unknown. So maybe I didn't try this last time, but maybe I'll search Kurgan here, because okay, so actually I'll go back. So there's obviously there's a lens here, and there is our fly there, which grants you the Steam achievement Entomologist. So it was Kurgan, right? Kurgan. I cannot find anything relevant. Okay, that's fine. So the other thing is that we have a compass to detect the type of metal it is, and then we have matches, which I guess is used to see whether or not we can burn things. Oh. This feature resembles a human face. Oh, only resembles it? I actually didn't try the matches where I last got to, so I'm kind of curious. Huh. Do I have to hold it up to it, or like do I have to click it? Oh. Huh. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I don't know why. Okay. But if we turn it, if I can, I don't know why I can't. But if we turn it, if I can, which I don't know why I can't turn it. The face. Oh, here, now I can turn it. Oh, here we go, and now we got the runes. They seem to be some sort of runes, but I don't recognize the type. Maybe you can find something in my books. Write it down, and then runes. An example of rune and runiform writings: the letter U written using different runes. 1. Orkhon runes. 2. Rovus runes. 3. Futhark runes. Oh, it's 2 then, right? Yeah, it's 2. Rovus. The Rova script, or Old Hungarian runes, is a writing system used for writing the Hungarian language. After the establishment of the Christian Hungarian kingdom, the old writing system was partly forced out of use, and the Latin alphabet was adopted. However, among some professions, the script has remained in use. For example, shepherds, why did I say shepherds? Shepherds used it to track the number of animals. All Old Hungarian letters were usually written from right to left. Okay, sort of like, okay, understandable. Oh, I only need to click it once. So what are you? You're like coffee beans. Like toe beans. I don't know what to do with the fire. Why do I have the fire? It's like I'm really curious. This feature resembles a tail. The tail. It looks like a metal object embedded in the artifact. It doesn't seem like it is possible to extract it. Maybe I can find out what kind of metal it is. That's where the compass comes into play. The compass is detecting a magnetic field, so probably something Aran related. The Aran object, yep. J, there's like a J here. Why is there a J here? I don't get the part with the matches though. Abracadabra. Huh. Why the fire? I still don't understand what the fire is for. Nope, that's the book. Can I say his tail on fire? So obviously we did one thing for each side, right? So I think we might have to... Do I have to scorch one part of you? Do I have to scorch your tail? Like, what's going on here? Boop. Okay, I set fire to your tail. I don't understand why. The runes. So I assume there's a puzzle for each part of it, but I don't understand what the fire is for. Do I light your tail on fire? I don't understand. We already did your face. That was the entomologist achievement. Huh. I don't understand the fire. What do I do with you? The face, yeah. Is there anything here? The runes? I don't understand. Why? What? I don't... Am I dumb? I might be dumb. What? Tail. Like, I have to do something with the tail, but I'm not too aware of what I need to do with the tail. Especially with the matches. Like, would I have to set you on fire? I'm confused. I really am. I really am confused. Maybe I can search for, like, clay? Oh, pottery is the process of forming objects with clay and other raw materials, which are fired at high temperatures to give them a hard and durable form. is one of the oldest human inventions, originating before the Neolithic period, with ceramic objects dating back to 29,000 to 25,000 BC. It still doesn't tell me anything though. Sorry, I need to go back to ruins. Maybe that Rovus. Let me go back to Rovus. Rovus. Oh, I have to search. Oh, I'm dumb. I have to look at the letters. I forgot about that. Oh, okay, I'm actually dumb. I am not too bright sometimes. Okay, so that is you. That is... you are... That's like a T type of deal. Upside down T. Upside down cross. Do. Done. Done. Done L? No, am I dumb? No, that's wrong. Is that the wrong letter? No, Erdung. Literally Erdung. Okay. I don't know why it took me so long to actually piece this together. I'm usually not this dumb. Erdung is a shape-shifting demonic creature from early Hungarian paganism. In pre-Christian beliefs, it ruled the lower world and helped God in creating the earth. After Christianization, it was identified with the devil. One of the oldest Erdung myths is recorded on the Ugra tablet found in the Ural Mountains. Illustration of the devil from the Codex Gigas, 13th century. So Ugra. Interesting. Found in the Ural Mountains, the Ugra tablet depicts the legend of a star that fell to earth, and out of the star, the 7 children of Erdung crawled out. According to the legends, the children caused misfortune, sickness, and death to mankind, but our brave Taltosh used his cunning to lure and trap the creatures. Out of the 7 children, only 6 are depicted on the tablet. This could be because of the damage, but one hypothesis states that this is evidence for the 7 children being the folk creature Mumush. Are you Mumush? The Mumush is an invisible creature that scares children in Hungarian folklore. It is most often associated with darkness, but there's no description of its shape, even in the beliefs of other peoples. According to some assumptions, there is no description of its shape anywhere, because for everyone, it is the embodiment. It embodies of their own fears. Oh, you're interesting. Some sort of dark liquid is flowing out of the holes. You wanna start? Oh. Huh. You don't like fire? Interesting. This part was definitely not there before. Definitely not. Well, we had to grab the nail. It seems to be a nail. Nailed it. Okay. Where the happened to my matchbox? Okay. So it extinguishes light. What on earth? I should pick up the candle and investigate. Remove the nail and... Also, if you're wondering why there's so many pauses in between the things, it's because this game does not have something to limit FPS, and with the way that Nvidia is doing their graphics card is that it just consumes all of your resources. So it just basically just says to my mic, okay, you gotta go, so then we can allocate more resources to the mic, to the game, which consumes all the FPS because it doesn't limit it. A map. Oh, I can go forward. I need to figure out what's happening before I leave. No, you don't. That's how you die. That's how you perish, you brave, foolish child. I don't understand this section. Obviously it has something to do with this, but it's like... Huh. I don't understand the map. Can I click on anything on this? No. No? Why no? But I want to investigate. Oh, I can do this. More dark stains to lead to the left. Ah. A collection of Neolithic artifacts. A collection of... okay. To the left. A stone statue from... What's that noise? The dark stains lead to the right. I stumble in darkness, trying to find my way towards the door and away from that wretched thing. I reach out with my hand to find something. There is a wall here. Oh, that's bullsed. There's nothing in front of me. The air feels colder here. There's a wall here. I feel some sort of moss growing on it. There's nothing in front of me. There's nothing in front of me. There's a wall here. Oh, fine. There's nothing in front of me. There's a wall in front of me. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. This is not where I came from. There's a wall here. There's a wall in front of me. Am I losing my mind? There's a wall here. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. No. No, this can't be happening. I remember the matches I keep in my pocket. There's just a single one left. It takes a few seconds before I dare to light it. There it is. There we are. Except for the newspaper article titled "The Children of Clay." Just a few months after the disappearance of the esteemed archaeologist and the incident involving a broken artifact, the team working on the remote site in the Urals has made an astonishing discovery. A previously unknown underground chamber containing a dozen similar clay figures has been discovered. There are already in contact with several universities across the globe to further study them. That was overall really solid for a short game. Yeah, it was fine. Oh, display. Did that work? No, that did not work. Okay. I was checking it to make sure that there was actually no FPS control. Yeah, that was overall very solid for such a short game. That was very solid. Like, the fact that they used stop motion again, I love stop motion, and the fact that they were willing to put that in a horror game, I think was really, really cool. It was a short experience. I wouldn't say it's necessarily scary. I would say it's definitely more on the eerie side of things. Then again, my standards for what's scary are completely skewed because of the fact that I am just so desensitized to horror. So maybe that's that. But overall, I think the atmosphere of the game was really, really well done. I took an embarrassingly long time to figure out that I need to translate the thing, which would have been my first thought, except that's 4 in the morning, which means I don't have much sleep, which means that I don't think. Which is probably a bad time to be playing like any sort of puzzle based thing, but yeah. Overall, again, a very, very solid job. In 15 minutes, I think it really, really did a good job at nailing the atmosphere. It is very, very simple in terms of what it does, but I think for one thing about simplicity is that because things are simple, you have a lot less things to hide behind, right? Whereas if you have like complex game mechanics and like a long game, you can have a lot of things to hide behind. But when you have a short game and you have very simple mechanics, there's not a lot to hide behind, right? You have to nail things, or else they're gonna be not like, or else people are gonna take notice of that, right? So overall, I think for 15 minutes, it really nailed down the atmosphere. Especially the parts where you realize, oh, the statue is going to change, obviously. Like, I wouldn't say anything of this game really surprised me all that much, because we've already seen this type of thing, and I feel like I've like experienced this sort of thing before. So I don't think it's necessarily like anything new or phenomenal. I still think it's a great, I'm gonna say good. I still think it's a great / good experience to have, because I think a lot of love went to it. And again, if you guys are interested in seeing how this game was made, there is a making of in the form of a DLC, which is just like $1, right? So you can go ahead and check that out. It's for a free game, you know. A bit of support for an indie dev, I think, is really, really cool. I'm really excited to see what else this dev puts out as well, because, well, you know, it's stop motion is a very, very rare thing nowadays, and I think it's really cool that they're using it for games. Because the last game that was a stop motion game, I think a lot of people just found it really, really linear and boring. So yeah, I'm glad to still see people dedicating time to stop motion, especially in horror games and all that stuff. So overall, nothing phenomenal, but I think it was still great, and I think it's still worth trying out, especially because it is free. And so yeah, I'm really happy that I got to play this, and yeah, overall great experience, great atmosphere. Wouldn't say it's scary, but nailed the atmosphere. And so yeah, I think that about wraps up for Children of Clay. I really respect the dev for taking so much time to make a game, even though it's only 15 minutes, but I can imagine that just the stop motion process took a huge amount of time. And so yeah, I think that about wraps up. Hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And yeah, please play the game for yourself, and yeah, let others know to try out the game for themselves as well, because I'm sure the dev would really appreciate you just sort of spreading the word around and letting their work being known. Also, this is something that I noticed, but please add something to control FPS because it is destroying my computer when I was playing it. Because again, mainly because Nvidia graphics cards just hoard all the resources when it comes to FPS for some reason. Like when it's like unlimited frames, they're like, okay, we're gonna dedicate all our resources to generating as many frames as possible. So yeah, just limiting the FPS I think will be enough to make the game run slightly smoother. But yeah, that's gonna be it. All right, take care, bye bye, and see you. Yeah.